Back at it again, baby. It has begun. For those of you watching the stream archive, for those of you watching the VOD, I hope that you're having a great day as well, whatever segment of the day that you're in. And I also am sorry that you couldn't make the stream live. Or that you may have had other parts of the stream that you just weren't able to be here for, you missed, you know? Welcome back, Catherine. Welcome back. Yes. Well. We'll see how long folks take to scoot on in. If they be slow, then they be slow. If they be quick, then they be quick. Welcome back, Nalina. Welcome back. Well, you're doing a great job, Catherine. That's amazing. Truly spreading the good word. You are spreading the good word. Welcome back, Toddy. Good job. Nice and early for you. And you are here still. It's very impressive. It's very impressive indeed. Oh. Well, your message did send when you said yo, so. Toddy's happy to see everybody. Catherine says, welcome back, Nalina and Toddy. And you know what? So am I. I am very excited that everybody made it today. And is still making their way. People made it. You guys made it. And other people may filter in. Nalina's happy to see you guys too. Let's go. Jackie is here as well. Just a couple minutes after Nalina. Good job, good job. Welcome, welcome. Stream lobby is well underway. The stream lobby is kicking off. Nice and quick. That's awesome. I am glad that she liked it. And it's even better that you get to show people music in which people actually thank you for showing them the music. Now that's pretty great. That's pretty great. So I'm very happy for you in that aspect as well. Nalina be loving this community. Let's go. Well, you know I do too. You know it. Yes, Catherine seconds that one. Let's go. Well, the stream lobby is going. It's going hard. Today was very rainy, and I had to go out in said rain. So I literally, I got, well, I was a victim to the rain, and so that's fun. You're welcome, Jackie. You're very welcome. The way it used to be came in handy. That's awesome. I know it did during the stream at least one time, but the fact that it came in handy, you know, like multiple times last night, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love that he loves it. And even the other little guy that you have around sometimes, your nephew or something like that, he likes the music too, which is great. It's very sweet. Damn, fucking annoying that when that happens. Rain is calming. It's been raining for the past 3 days though, and when that starts to occur, I start to kind of like, I'm like, okay, we can stop now. Like the rain can chill. But it was so bad today. Like the downpour was ridiculous. So because of that, unfortunately, yeah, I was getting rained on pretty hard for a while, but that's all right. It was a good day. It was a successful day, and I just literally had to do so much today. Because I had to do so much today, it's just one of those things where, like, I was just so busy today, and it wasn't able to be stretched out in a shorter amount of time. Like, if you guys remember my, like, sort of my day breakdown yesterday, it was not the same. Like, it was like I was really busy, but it was in a short amount of time. Not today. So, we're starting a little later than I wanted to. But that's okay. Not that much later. Not that much later. It's all good. It's all good. It's not that much later. But yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree with the sentiment of like being in the rain is really fun. It's really fun, but it's not when you have to like go do a bunch of errands. That's the part when it's like shit. But especially when you're like inside. The rain's mad chill when you're inside. And I do like hearing the rain outside, you know, while I'm inside and stuff like that, but not so much when I'm trying to, you know, walk in and out of my car and stuff like that, you know. Jackie's starting it off strong, girl. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you. Yeah, rain can definitely invoke that somniferous state. Indeed, I agree. It was almost raining for you. That's an interesting sentence to even say. It almost was raining. In a minute, we will get straight into the news, and we will get straight into picking our activities. Jackie loves going for walks in the rain, as I know. But it's going to be ages before she can go walking again, now that she has the baby. Good point. Very good point. Toddy says, funny or not funny fact, I have this protest in me. I don't use or own an umbrella. Just because I think they're super uncomfortable. I also don't have an umbrella. I don't. It's not a protest, though. It's just that I haven't thought to use one. So it's like I'm not like outside for an extended amount of time. If I was like literally I need to walk 20 minutes in the rain, down the street or something, then it would be a different story. But for me, it is more like I'm just getting out of the car and walking into a store. It's going to take me 30 seconds, So I'm not like complaining. I'm not even saying that the fact that I had to walk through the rain, from my car to the stores was like any big deal. Really. It wasn't. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it was rainy. It was a rainy day today. Got caught in the rain. That's awesome, Jackie. You're sacrificing yourself to get the kids the umbrellas. That's precisely it. Like, I'd use an umbrella if I really absolutely needed it. And like exactly, when you have to wait for the bus outside, that's an extended amount of time in the rain. No questions asked, umbrella. I'd be using it. Especially if the rain's bad. If the rain's bad, it's bad. And today the rain was bad, like that kind of bad, but it just wasn't one of those things where I was like walking 6 blocks down the road, or I wasn't like waiting for the bus or nothing like that. So it's just one of those things where I was like, it's fine. It's going to be okay. I'll get a little bit wet and then I'll dry off. So it's all good. It's all good. But I do love hearing about all of your guys' usage of umbrellas. It's good stuff. Yeah. I'll tell you what you're not going to use as a hood. You can't say whatever, because I can tell you many things that you wouldn't use as a hood. Your books. You would never use your books as a hood. You got your book on you, the one that you've been reading. You're not going like this with the book. You're not doing that. That's not happening. So you're not using whatever as a book. We can't be that absolutely flippant about this statement here. But I know what you mean. I'm just messing with you. It would truly be sacrilege, is what it would be. It would literally just be sacrilege. It would not be acceptable. Wow. So that moment that you were listening to the music that I made for you, your bus was late? No. Terrible. Unacceptable. I won't put up with it. I can't believe it. Can't even believe I'm hearing it, to be honest. It's absolutely wild to me. I'm glad you made it on time. You were almost, and that's the key word, you were almost late to work. That's the key moment here. It's the one. Julia! What's going on? Let's go. We got Julia. We got her. She's back. She's back for round 2. Round 2 in a row, I should say. Julie's been here many times, but 2 in a row. Love it! Yes, let's go. Crispy audio tonight for Julia. Let's go. Headphone gang, let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're at. I know Catherine be using them headphones. I don't know who else be using them headphones, because we just got an ASMR redemption from Jackie, and that is a very opportune time for Julia have literally just got her headphones delivered today. Perfect. Catherine is already locked into the zone. She's into the headphone zone. Jackie's in the headphone zone. Indeed. Noise cancellation. You wouldn't even be able to believe that you weren't wearing earplugs. Catherine also redeemed ASMR, even though Jackie just redeemed it. So you wasted it, but that's okay. You're just showing your appreciation, your excitement. Yes, adaptive mode is nice too. I know all about them because I have had them for, I think, 5 years. They're very, very good. So, let's get into it, baby. I just need to, I think tonight's going to be a hat night. I think you guys are not going to need to redeem for it, because I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. My hair got really wet, so it's like extra curly. You can't see it on this layer, but before I put it up, you totally could. If you look back at the VOD, if you missed it, you'll see right in the beginning. It was insane. But I'm going to throw my hat on. I'm going to make sure. I think I heard Ivy knock something down in the other room. So, you know. I got to see what fell down just in case. Got to make sure nothing bad happened. And then we will do ASMR, I guess, real quick. And then we will do voting. We have to vote. And I think we'll do that after ASMR. Once I've really made sure that I have all of your attention with ASMR. So, nice. Highlighting the message, Julia. I will watch it if we vote for it. So, if we get the old YouTube on the vote today, then, which it will be on the docket, it's either going to be game or YouTube, but if everybody votes for game, we'll do game. But, we will see what happens. I try to, as much as I can, let you guys pick your experience as a group, because I know that one of you might want something different, but all of the videos that I have saved for us to watch are not long. So it's definitely not it's not like I've ever, nor do I plan to watch a full episodes of anything. Like it's all short. It's all small. And then usually I'll save like the tail end if I'm feeling like I got some more juice in me or something like that. You know, we'll see. We'll get going with it. Give me just a moment. I just need to run to the other room and make sure that nothing literally broke or fell. Okay. Nothing broke or fell. Nothing did. That's amazing. Because yeah, like I said, the very first video I have on the docket and my saved for stream is 7 minutes. So it's like same sort of deal. Like I was saying. All right, so real quick, we will yeah, I just have big hands. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, let's do it. We'll do the poll first. We'll get that out of the way. All right, hit it, folks. Polls live. So we have all of your favorite games on tap today. If you choose game, you know what you're in for. We've got all of them. You will get to choose between them, but we will, unless we get some fucking crazy influx of people that end up voting in the next, minute 30. We'll probably be doing some YouTube, which is good because we've been dry on the YouTube for at least a week. I was hoping you guys would have picked it last night, but I'm glad you. I'm always happy with whatever we do. That's never. It's always what we're feeling. That's what matters, man. That's what matters, baby. Then after that, after this is over, we will do. What will we do? ASMR, yeah. ASMR after this. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one be missing. Good for you, Julia. Big step. happy for my voice to really get in there onto your eardrums. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright, well, we have some excitement on the menu for today, so that's good. That's real good. Jackie also redeemed Hydrate. Shit, hold on, let me hit that for you. What better time than now? Alright. Good old ASMR time. I'm literally just randomly speaking words. I don't really know exactly what to say or what to do. It's just what we're doing. It's always off the cuff. It's always unplanned. Entirely unplanned. But you know what it is. You know what it is. I don't really know what else to do or say, but if I didn't say this already, I hope all of you are having an amazing day today. I truly hope so. I really, really do. And I'm happy that you're all here with me, so we're gonna do it up. Do it up. Oh my god. Okay, well. Thank you for the 100 bits, Dottie. Thank you for giving me something to say. Thank you very much. Much love to you, Dottie. Thank you. Okay, so let's do it. Thank you for the 100 bits, Jackie, as well. Thank you for also giving me something to say. Oh shit, the hype train's coming in hot, guys. You started the fucking hype train again, you crazy people. You guys are wild. Wild. You guys didn't get the emojis the emote last night. You missed it by just a little bit last night. Alright. Oh, Jackie be hitting that gift sub. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna stop ASMRing now. Well, Julio APN just got a gift sub from Jackie, so welcome to the subscription fam, Jackie. Sorry, Julio, and thank you for the gift sub, Jackie. Thank you so much. And guess what? That is literally 9 out of 10. So 10 gift subs was our current goal. We are now at 9 out of 10, so that's absolutely amazing. And you've moved the hype train up to basically 50%, so that's amazing. Amazing, amazing work. Thank you so much, Jackie. You are the gift sub queen up in here. Everybody's gift sub that has received one, I believe, is from you, other than Catherine. I think Catherine was a result of Luna's gift sub. So, good stuff, guys. Amazing stuff. And anyways, so yeah, Julia, I did plan on watching it. So I guess you'll have to make the extreme investment into the subscription, which is great. I'm happy to hear that. That will be something to celebrate tonight. So, let's fucking go. And there she is right there. You just moved the hype train up. Okay, so when somebody even just subscribes regular, we get more hype train. And boom, Jackie just donated 1,000 fucking bits. So thank you so much, Jackie, for that. And now, not only has Julia hit our sub goal, because we were at 9 out of 10, Julia gave us our 10th, boom. But number 2, she also increased our hype train meter, and then Jackie hit us with the 1,000 bits, which is also insane. And now we are at our newest record of the hype train ever. We're in level 2, which we've hit before, but we've never gone this far into level 2. So that's absolutely incredible, guys. Fucking amazing, baby. Fucking amazing. And look at that. And look at that. Julia has joined the party. Okay. It's for real now. It's serious. We're getting serious now. All right. No more ads for you, Julia. Exactly. Another 1,000 from Jackie. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You will get a sub badge, Julia. It takes a little while to kick in. But yeah, you got it, because you're a founder. So you're one of the first however many that they let you have that you actually get the founder badge here. So you did indeed get it right next to your Prime badge. So you did it just in time, because it may have just been relegated to the first 10. Jackie, thank you so much for the second round of 1,000 bits. Seriously, thank you so much. You are absolutely an amazing person, and I appreciate you so very much. I know how much you appreciate me, but I truly appreciate you. I really do. And you fucking too, Toddy. I really appreciate you too. I really, 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 really do. You guys be holding, like both of you guys right there, you be holding this community down. Fucking hardcore. And Toddy comes through with the 300. That's insane. Thank you so much, Toddy. And we have reached level 3 indeed. So look at that. Even Julia's saying, holy cow, over there. Fuck yeah, baby. So guess what? Catherine appreciates everyone here. Even me. This is crazy. Thank you so much, Catherine. Truly, guys, you don't know. You don't even understand how much your support in the community and in the streams mean to me, and how much they help me continuing to make the stream earlier, but also keep it going. Keep it going and keep it trucking, baby. So, guys mean the world to me. Yeah, no, like, I think I spend more time, I don't know if it's like the same with you guys, because a lot of you guys might like spend all day with your parents, but I spend more time with you guys than I do my family, because I'm not with my family every single day, you know what I mean? So, like, that's why I call it the Jackson Downer family, because it truly is, like, it truly is a really special thing. We have an incredible community, and it's amazing. And no matter who comes through and who joins the community, there's really never anybody that's not like right in line with how everybody else is. Really supportive, really amazing, all that stuff. So It's just it's beautiful. Oh. All right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that, Toddy. I do. That's why it's like extra good when we have like when we get most of you guys up in here. Like it's not very common that we have just a few of you guys, but like last night was so good, man. And we haven't even jumped into like the meat of this yet. So I'm excited to see what the night has in store for us, you know? Cuz tonight gonna be so good too. All right. Boop, 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 boo. 1 minute 30 left on that clock, so letting that baby go down. And while that baby goes down, I'm just gonna get YouTube situated. It's a group effort, right? It's a group effort to keep everybody sane. It's facts right there. I already had a video of my own playing. That's funny. Oh, it didn't come through stream though. I didn't have it set that way, so you didn't get to hear me. Oh yeah, Catherine, let's go. Group hugging it out. Toddy's virtually hugging. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right, guys. I want to see what emotes you got. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know if you all got the same one as I did. Yep, there it is. That is the one I got too. Yes. It's called Respectfully No. Respectfully No. I had to toss mine in there too. I had to toss my hat in the ring. Julia, you probably have it too, right? Because you were part of the hype train. It is so cute. And the name, yeah, I love it. I think Julia has it too. You gotta go into the Jackson Downer community emotes specifically, and then it's if you scroll down a little, you should have it. You're part of the train. It would be below those, Julia. It would be below those ones. But you do have those now, which is good. That's at least good. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's go. Well, it's 2025 now. It's time for the present. The future is now! Othello! Welcome! So far not too much. You missed ASMR. And you also missed us beating our world record in Hype Train. So we got some new emotes out of that. That was cool. We were just talking about those that we just got. Jackie, love those emotes. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, not too much. We've been live for 42 minutes so far, so nothing too crazy. We're just about to get into some YouTube night. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So there we go. We've been waiting on you, Othello. We've just been waiting on you. And now we can commence. Yes, hype. And you're subbed now, right, Othello? So you should have the sub emotes, too. I think that counts as a tier 1. So you should at least have these ones here. Yes, she says. Good. Catherine, how dare you? Sounds good. We'll see you soon. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. That's okay, Othello. You got stuff to do, too. We get it. We get it. We get it. All right. Let's move this out of the way and get good old YT rockin'. YT rockin'. Yo, fucking A, guys. In other new, by the way, I've been meaning to. That's what I was gonna say, Catherine. You should just keep the stream on. But and then Julia says so too. So yes, there we go. Okay, perfect. So you're not going anywhere. That's at least good. So I redact my "how dare you" statement because you're good. Catherine goes nowhere. When the stream is live, well, Catherine's going nowhere. Essentially. So anyway, I'm excited for YouTube night. Let's go. I've been waiting for this. Let's get it going. Wow, that looks wild. Also, we haven't, speaking of, I know that some of you have been enjoying what we've been enjoying. So I gotta keep up with the Joneses and make sure that we don't get too behind, because guess what? We probably missed a lot. Actually, I might as well just literally do this on stream. I'll just do it right in front of you. What are we watching? We're watching some Chit Show, and we are watching some other things that I have saved. But Julia has requested Chit Show. Hopefully she can help me pick the episode. So hopefully Julia has some kind of preconceived idea of what episode we should watch. But let's get it. Here we are. All right. So I think I'll save this one. I do like this one. And I'm just going to open it up to make sure that things look good to me. Looks pretty solid. We could probably... Just like that. That's better. And then, boom. Beautiful. That's going to be our best bet. And then we need to check on our favorite. Oh yeah, we missed some. Okay, we missed one. We missed one. We got to catch up, folks. All right, the other stuff on the menu, we'll keep it a secret. We'll start out with our request in celebration of Julia's new subscription. All right, I'm just looking. Ooh, those are good too, Jackie. True. I like the angel wings more, personally. But it's also like even more like accurate, I guess, because it's got like... What if you did angel wing, arm, face, then arm, angel wing? Because it's like you've got the arms, but then you've got the angel wings like flaying out, even further than the arms. That is the channel. I know, Julia, but I'm asking what show we should watch. Okay, the playlist chit show in order. Okay, so we gotta just watch the first one. Okay, so they're numbered. That's good. That's good. Well, we can definitely slay through a few of these, because these ones are especially short. There we go, Jackie. That's good. That's good. That's good. Very good. I'm glad you had some good ramen. That's very good. I love ramen. I actually do. And I don't even mean like, and I think you probably meant the good ramen, right? But I'm even talking about from the shitty bag ramen that costs 2 cents all the way up to the good ramen. I like it all. Ramen's good. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. All of you. That's freaky. That's freaky, man. Damn. All right, let's get it. YouTube night. Chit show. It's not the shit show, guys. It's not to be confused with the shit show. It's the chit show. And Julia has given us a little bit of exposition on the matter, okay? And if you missed the exposition last night in last night's stream, here's what you're about to know. You're going to learn today. So, it is kind of like The Office. That's about it. That's all I got. All right, let's go! That's awesome. Yeah, Maruchan, baby. Let's go. It's so good. It's so good. It really is, though. Like, I'm not even lying. I miss it. Sometimes I see it. I'm, like, walking past it, and I'm like... But I never get it. I haven't had ramen in so many years. Crunching the numbers. Whoa! Hydrate from Othello. Perfectly timed. Yeah, that is typical ramen garnish right there, is adding some extra shit like spices and sriracha or whatever. Let's go!
Whoa. Hey, Chet.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Okay, so his name is Chit. Got it. Or maybe it's Chet. I don't know.
Working.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you working on?
The budget. Yeah. Crunching the numbers.
Yeah?
Chipping away.
It's complicated.
It is. Yeah. Did you have a question?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. I'll
No
get back
questions
to
either.
it then. Hey, what are we thinking for lunch, huh? I could do Subway.
Looks like
True. So my initial reaction is, how did he slip through the cracks in the hiring process? It's definitely not the most real life situation, but my mind immediately goes to, this good sir here, this bowl cut sir, has somehow tricked the system and gotten this job. And he's tricked every level of management that interviewed him. Maybe, did he even have an interview? Well, probably not. Anyways, in episode 2, we find Chit sipping on a claw. So that's good. He's obviously hard at work. Let's go. Whoops, I still have it muted.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Juice. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Mango.
Oh.
You want some?
No, it's okay. I'm working.
Yeah. I got some at 7-Eleven.
Dude over here is breaking character immediately.
No, it's okay. I'm working.
He can't hold the straight face. Like in the first episode, he had the straight face. This one, he can't be doing it.
I got some at 7-Eleven because they were out of Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
You sure you're able to drink that and work?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my third one. Yeah. Did you have any other questions?
No.
Well, back to it then.
Back to it. There he goes.
Oh yeah, man.
Wow.
Dude be drinking that White Claw like a friggin' Fortnite potion. Like a chug jug. See, what you don't realize is that Chit is operating up here. And basically, everybody else just can't comprehend the level at which he functions. That's essentially all this is. We are all functioning at this brain capacity that could not even begin to fathom what his is at. And basically, in order to... basically, the White Claws are his power-up juice, and it's what allows him to function at such peak performance. It's really quite simple. Episode 3.
Thank you very much. A really comprehensive.
I'm farting right now as his socks. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Update, and great to see recovered from the shock, and
Jesus.
so thanks very much to you both.
I like his stud earrings. That adds a little bit of edge to his character. Because if he didn't have those, it would be a different look. Now, you can't see them in this frame because my friggin' camera's blocking it. But I think you could. Oh, is it going to peek through? Nope.
Grammarly.
Well, anyway, he's got friggin' stud earrings in, and that adds some edge. You guys cannot argue with that. You can't argue with it. He's got this bowl cut, the old 60s era, 70s eras, big old glasses with the double rim across the nose bridge. It's, the outfit. But from there, it's like, what are these double stud earrings going on here? He's got a little flavor. He's got a little extra
the
something
best
going on.
grades possible while depleting.
Out. Oh my god.
Sleeping on the job.
Shit.
Now you can see the stud earrings.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
snoozing, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing something.
And I'm pretty sure they're blue light blockers because I can clearly see the extremely blue tint in the glasses, which is pretty indicative of blue blockers. So that's pretty good stuff too, Chit.
Yeah, you were onboarding the new intern?
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a welcome packet. Give me a call if you have any questions. Yeah. Well, I'm tired. I was up until 10 watching Chicago Med.
Oh.
Yeah. You watch that show?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, do you? Oh, you should. Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Gets my heart racing.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, do that. Well,
Any other questions?
back to it then.
Shit!
Yeah.
Dude.
He sounds like Report of the Week. Literally, he sounds like Report of the Week. Today we have Taco Bell. He just sounds like he's into eras, and he's speaking in one of those like 40s, 50s era news reporter accents. See here, whippersnapper. All right, well, Julia's Chappelle Rowan comment will be answered today because last night she did mention something about that, so Chit's gonna discover her in this episode. Let's go.
God, he's so into it. Hey, Chit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you listening to?
Music. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You like Chapel Roan, huh?
Yeah. New artist.
Yeah, sort of.
Hot 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard of her?
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. I like her.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, good beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Says what she feels.
I guess she does.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Any more questions?
And he's absolutely talking like he's got fucking Invisalign in for sure, too. It's like you can't make that if you have, like, any sort of air that can escape your teeth. But if you have, like, Invisalign on and it's just a plastic sheath over your teeth, it's all see? You got any questions? See? You got any more questions? See? I got Chappelle Rowan over here. See?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, back to it then.
Okay. Hey, Chit, you're not gonna get obsessed like you did with Lil Wayne, are you? What? Hey, Chit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obsession.
Still listening, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did you go to Subway like that?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's crunch some numbers.
Okay.
By that you mean
Oh my
typing in
God.
a Word document. ASDF GHJKL semicolon. Is that what you're gonna do again?
Hey, Chit.
I mean, good old ASDF GHJKL semicolon, guys. It's literally home row. If you didn't learn that, then you're not on Chit's level. All right. We gone through 5 episodes of the Chit Show, probably totaling about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe. That's a good start. And that was fun. And now I feel like I understand. I feel like I understand to some degree what's going on here. So this is very good. And it definitely is Office-esque. It's good shit. It's good shit. Humorous. Now, why are you suggesting videos I've already watched? We watched this. Sorry, you can't see it. We watched this. All right. Just gonna see if there's anything in our quick purview that might be solid, fantastic, but no. This one is good though. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be fucking like narrated though. Yeah, it's gonna be. I want the raw video. What's his name? Will Philly. That's it. It's the second fucking result. Give me a break. Talk to you later, Nalina. Thanks for being here for a while. All right, Will. Again, I want you guys to understand that this is a YouTube channel with 1K subscribers. Each video has like 1,000 views. Maybe. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing what this guy does. I think this is the one.
Hello, Will Philly.
So, of course, anybody can go to a town hall meeting and anybody can speak at a town hall meeting. And the town hall board or whatever, they have to listen to you. And this dude makes full use of it. And he takes the public video that is public to everybody. You can make a records request for it. And he just throws it up on his YouTube channel as a result of what he does here.
I guess I wanted to clarify that, you know, the idea that Hart's Mountain.
This ain't the one. This is it right here.
Hello, thank you, everybody. Hey, residents.
I'm looking at the other people's faces right now. So we've got this guy right here. He knows what's going on. He knows what's about to go down. I think this lady here, she knows what's about to go down. She's seen you can't just call him Will Philly. She has seen the Will Philly, and she's been to these before. You can tell because she is stoked. This guy is like, I'm trying not to smile right now. I'm just kind of rolling my eyes right now. This dude is literally rolling his eyes.
Hello, thank you, everybody. Hey, residents.
This lady's literally filming him.
Committee? I wanted to try something fun, kind of, we talked about ending divisiveness and building community and stuff. And I thought, and you know, we had a dance video that
lady
looked
be
great.
smiling too.
Thriller video. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Philly,
And so,
please address your comments. You're allowed to make
Okay, well, I
comments.
apologize.
You're allowed to make comments.
He's
You're not
making
allowed to make a
comments.
Spectacle of the
No,
township
no,
committee.
How dare you intervene on Mr. Philly? Not okay. Not okay. You will let him speak.
sorry, I'm sorry.
So if you want to make comments, you can make comments, but you can't involve 10 other people
what he's
in your
doing.
comments.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to whoever I wish. I appreciate it. I think you're.
Oh, boss move. Boss move. I'm going to talk to whoever I want. I appreciate your candor, Mr. Chairman. But this is a city hall meeting, sir.
Thank you so much. And so I thought for fun, as a community building, that'd be a really fun thing for us all to do together and show positivity in our town. If you would join me kindly in standing up.
No, she's ready. She stood up on a moment's notice. She says, yes, sir, I'm going. Let's go. What are we doing? I haven't even heard what we're doing yet. Just tell me. I am on board.
Doing a little
Oh, man stood up too. Let's go.
fun dance. It's a little awkward.
Everybody's What is this guy?
Fun dance. It's a little
What
awkward.
is this guy? What is this? He has the biggest smile on his face. He was ready for this. He was born for this.
To show that we're happy now.
Literally, like 50, 60-year-old people are just standing up. There's like 10 people in here. This is literal cringe. I'm cringing a little bit at this. He's got her dancing with him. That's got to be the girl with the hat. It is. Of course it is. I think she has a Pokemon hat too.
Mr. Thilly, your time is up.
She does have a Pokemon hat. Let's go. She knows what's good. Man, he's just dancing around. What is going on here?
Do we have it?
I think the town has the final say on like what happened, like what camera angles they use in the final video, I'm assuming. Because I don't think Will would have wanted everyone being cut out. Like, you see the camera angle they used, right? Like, they used the camera angle in which, like, nobody's in it. Nobody's in it. I don't think that was Will's
Do we
idea.
have any further public comments? No, Rita, you're more than welcome to come up. He's given up the microphone.
I'm just going to use my 5 minutes. I appreciate that. You'll let me know when the 5 minutes is over. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm still talking for you.
I'm still talking, bro. He says, sit the fuck down. I appreciate your excitement over this. Mr. American Flag with a sign, with a bomber hat or whatever. I'm not done speaking, sir.
You walked away from the microphone, so we're considering that your time.
It's my time, sir. I appreciate
So-
it.
My
I'm
time.
resuming my time. That's okay.
Can you, officer?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, man.
I'm sorry. What? Listen.
You done?
No, I'm not done. I told you. Tell me when the 5 minutes is up. That's when
Your 5 minutes is up.
Your 5 minutes is up, sir. Okay, so that one was just too hot for TV. It's too hot for TV. And you know what? Agreed. That was a little bit too hot for TV. What's the one, though? That wasn't exactly the one, was it? There's one where he goes, like, balls to the wall. Yes, this is the one here. Same guy. So, like, this guy knows what's going on. This guy has been very apprised of the situation.
Anybody? You want to see me do the backspin? No? You want to do? You know, like the backspin?
He's loving it. He's smiling. He's smiling. You want to see me do the backspin, guys?
I'm gonna do the backspin. Can I do it up here? I'm gonna do the backspin.
Here he goes.
Watch this.
Come on, Will. Oh! Why are we still going? He's looking to this man. He is look at the eye contact. He is looking to this man for approval, and he is straight up looking away. Look at the freaking facial expressions of all of the people in the pews here. We have these people just looking down. This guy's literally looking away, same direction. These people are just talking. This guy is face palming. This guy's looking straight down. She's looking straight down. He's looking straight down. Everybody is cringing hard. And you know what? As they should. Can I get some applause, guys? Big sigh. He's like, you guys are a serious disappointment to me. This is not even okay. I expected better.
Well,
And he's got his collar popped, might I add. His collar is popped. He's styling.
why did our taxes go up so much? We were told the referendum was going to bring it up for an average household about $400, I think. And mine went up like $900.
Okay. Well, the beatboxing, sorry, not the beatboxing, the breakdancing makes perfect sense here. The breakdancing makes perfect sense because that's his way of communicating. Property taxes went up. They were supposed to go up 400. They went up about 900 for Will Philly. He is being targeted. He's being targeted. So that backspin that you just saw, that you all were just cringing at, well, Philly's got his reasons.
And I think we were told like that was from the schools or something. But the school referendum said it would only go up, like I said, $400 on an average assessed home.
You lied!
So, wanted to know why it went up, if it did, much more than that. And, what extra expenses were incurred by the schools that weren't told to the public when we voted on that referendum.
Because you lied. Alright, Will. Good shit, man. Again, he's just like Chit. He's operating on this higher plane of existence than any of us could possibly imagine. Will Philly's got this shit figured out to a science. You don't even understand. I don't either. And I don't claim to understand, by the way. Literally don't claim to. Alright. Alright. We could start with chilling scares, probably. Because we have missed out. 6 days ago, guys. This is how long we haven't done YouTube Night for. So chilling scares is definitely going to be next. For sure. Then we can watch second cringe video. Then we can watch some good old Hong Kong content. Cage Homes, baby.
On the morning of August...
Alright, let's get into the shit that clearly... Well, wait, what's the... I haven't even read the title yet. Four most disturbing moments caught on live TV footage. Okay, so thankfully, this is going to be a Chilling Scares video in which we're not dealing with somebody or a situation where I have to be, like, debunking it the whole time. I don't have to do that this time, thankfully. Because this is, like, I told you guys, Chilling Scares. Chilling Scares, he has videos that, like, are legit, but, like, the ones where it's, like, spooky ghost encounters caught on camera, crazy 4chan threads, like, those ones are completely subjective. I debunk them every single time we watch them, or at least poke holes in them. But with these ones, it's a lot harder to do that because, of course, it's literal live TV moments caught on TV. That's exciting, Julia. I'm very excited for you. Good stuff. All right, let's get right into the news. Welcome back, Catherine. Let's go.
On the morning of August 26, 2015, WDBJ reporter 24-year-old Allison Parker and her cameraman 27-year-old Adam Ward visited the Bridgewater Plaza near Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia.
Not the Bridgewater Plaza! Nothing good comes from this place.
Their goal was to do a live interview with the executive director of the local Chamber of Commerce, Vicky Gardner, about an upcoming event at the lake. Things went just as planned initially, with Adam setting up the camera equipment and Allison starting the interview at 6:45 a.m.
I can't even see their faces. Like, this is actual potato quality. But, okay, I'll take your word for it. This is
What
really
none
the
of them
people.
knew, however, was that they were about to become the victims of a crazed stalker. Just seconds into the interview, an armed man walked up to the group and opened fire.
Oh,
the live feed
Jesus.
cut back to the in-studio reporter, who was just as shocked at what happened as the many viewers watching live.
Okay, not sure what happened there. We will, of course, let you know as soon as we find out what those sounds were from.
On live TV. Live TV. A crazy man runs up and starts shooting people on live TV. And this anchor has to just pick up that slack and say, we don't know what just happened.
Tragically, by the time first responders arrived, both Allison and Adam had already succumbed to their injuries and passed away. Vicky was badly hurt as well, but she managed to play dead and ultimately survive the encounter despite getting shot in the back. As for the perpetrator, he had already fled the scene by this point. And with no nearby CCTV capturing a clear image of his face or vehicle, investigators were left at a dead end. But then, someone at the WDBJ network analyzed the footage further, which revealed one blurry but still recognizable frame of the person responsible for this tragedy.
Wow, so I think his name was Matt. Matt fell down with the camera, dying, and he got his face. That's quite something.
This was 41-year-old Vester Lee Flanagan, a former WDBJ reporter who went by the professional name of Bryce Williams. He'd actually worked with both
Wait,
Allison
what?
and
That's
Adam
him?
in the WDBJ name of the person.
It kind of does look like him, guys. It kind of does look like him, guys. So, you know what? I'm gonna say it was him. Definitely him. And he was a crazed stalker who literally worked with these two people. The cameraman and the newswoman that was there and also died.
Person responsible for this tragedy. This was 41-year-old Vester Lee Flanagan, a former WDBJ reporter who went by the professional name of Bryce Williams. He'd actually worked with both Allison and Adam in the past, but was fired from his job after higher-ups received several reports of workplace aggression. However, what seemed like a disgruntled ex-employee lashing out at his former colleagues at first turned out to have a far darker backstory to it. You see, Vester had an extensive history of being difficult to work with, long before he joined WDBJ. He was fired from one of his early reporting jobs from NBC affiliate WTWC in the year 2000 for, quote, odd behavior towards his coworkers. While the exact reason for his termination was never revealed to the public, from what I was able to find, it had something to do with him being aggressive and trying to intimidate others. But instead of admitting fault, he filed a racial discrimination lawsuit against his employer, which eventually ended with an out-of-court settlement. However,
Yep. That's when you know the character is top tier. Oh, really? I'm being a piece of shit? You're just racist. You're actually just racist. I know that I'm literally stalking you, you know, I'm literally sexually harassing you, I'm literally being aggressive, I'm challenging people to fights, I'm being rude, I'm being mean, I'm being awful, just generally a shitty person. That's quite literally your opinion. My opinion is, you're racist. Fuck you.
that was only the beginning.
Typical
From
move.
there, he found work at multiple other stations, but struggled to build a career at one place, largely due to the many altercations he got into with his colleagues. He had severe anger management issues and would often resort to physically confronting his coworkers over even the smallest disagreements.
He had increasing conflicts with people at the station, especially the floor crew, some of the other reporters, some of the photographers in the field, to the point where he was threatening people, had some physical confrontations with a couple of people, and at one point became such a distraction that we finally had to terminate him.
He eventually secured a position at WDBJ in March of 2012, and it was the same story once again. It didn't take long for him to fall into the same pattern of anger and bullying there as well. Just months into his employment, the WDBJ management had already received multiple reports of his coworkers feeling threatened or uncomfortable working with him. In fact, his behavior at
Didn't take long. Didn't take long. It started right back up.
WDBJ was worse than at any of his previous jobs, leading to his termination in January 2013, less than a year after he started. He even had to be escorted out by police when he refused to accept his termination and threatened his superiors with violence. Vester once again tried to play the racial discrimination card and singled out Allison and Adam for the alleged racist behavior. Vester once...
With a face like this. Okay. With a face like this, I am honestly shocked that anything bad could ever come from this man. I mean, just a truly a kind soul. Just from, outer appearances here. I'm shocked.
Again tried to play the racial discrimination card and singled out Allison and Adam for the alleged racist behavior. However, a third-party investigation didn't find any evidence of discrimination, and his case was thrown out. He likely named them because he knew they were among the coworkers who had filed complaints against him. After his shameful termination from WDBJ, he struggled to find work elsewhere in the industry, and his resentment against the two colleagues he believed had destroyed his life only grew with each setback.
So he
His
killed
resentment
him!
reached its tipping point on the morning of August 26, 2015. He tracked down where Allison and Adam were doing their next job and stalked them as they were getting ready to go live. As soon as they began the interview, Vester walked up to them and opened fire. But this was only part one of his plan. You see, while Adam's camera did...
That's what's crazy is he waited... Mr. Flanagan, I should say. Mr. Flanagan waited until they went live on the air in the middle of an interview to kill them. And not only did he do that, but he also tried to kill the person they were interviewing who had nothing to do with this grudge. Craziness, man.
Catch Vester for a split second, the footage wasn't clear enough for the investigators to name him as the prime suspect with complete certainty. Fortunately, this doubt vanished quickly when, at 8:26 a.m., Vester faxed a 23-page manifesto to ABC News, admitting to everything. Though most of these pages were filled with nothing more than the incoherent ramblings of an extremely angry and mentally unwell man. In them, he described himself as a...
Alright, let's see here. Okay, so Mr. Flanagan expressed his admiration for one of the people who killed 32 people at Virginia Tech. So he likes mass shooters a lot, so that's good. Typical good guy. So that's great. He also referenced the guy that wanted to start a race war by killing people in the church. In the final weeks of my life, I put on a smiley face to disguise what was to come, he said. Around town, I told some random strangers or people I interacted with at various businesses how I hated people, but I would often say it with a smile on my face. Mr. Flanagan, you are a disturbed individual, sir. Truly.
Human powder keg just waiting to go boom, how he was angry at the world and mentioned the Charleston church incident as his tipping point. How that connected to him taking the lives of his former coworkers was never entirely clear. Then, at 11:14 a.m., he also uploaded a video of the crime he'd recorded from his point of view on Facebook. This left no doubt that Vester was the one behind the incident, prompting an immediate nationwide manhunt. Tracing his cell phone allowed the officers to...
This is his video. Is that his video for real? This is his video? He just walks up behind them like this? Terrifying. No! That's awful.
A video of the crime he'd recorded from his point of view on Facebook. This left no doubt that Vester was the one behind the incident, prompting an immediate nationwide
manhunt. I thought he came from over
Tracing
there,
his cell
but
phone
no,
allowed
this
the
was
officers
his
to find him on
video.
the highway, attempting to flee the state in a rented vehicle at 11:20 a.m. But when they tried to pull him over, he sped up and eventually crashed onto the side of the road. And before the officers could reach his car, he decided to end the chase with the firearm he had on him, bringing the manhunt to a sudden, shocking conclusion.
He took the coward's way out, folks. He didn't want to face justice. It's amazing to me how, again, like, there has to be so many other underlying issues, which they said. Like, he was obviously severely, anger problems, but he also was very mentally unwell. Yes. Especially because, like, understand, like, he literally ended himself and ended multiple other people because he lost his job. He lost his job due to his own actions, right? Twice. 2 different jobs fired him. Couldn't find work in the same industry because of his actions twice. And then just said, well, I think the next logical step to this is going to be to kill a couple of my coworkers that I used to work with, and then kill myself. Sounds good.
On the 25th of June 2014, Charles Bothell went on the Nancy Grace Show seeking the public's help in finding his missing son. 12-year-old
Nancy Grace, we already know it's going to be good. Let's go.
Charlie was first reported missing from his home in Detroit, Michigan 11 days ago on June 14th. His father, Charles, had been doing everything in his power to help locate his son, from going door to door in his neighborhood to spreading missing person posters throughout the city. Unfortunately, despite dozens of people, including the FBI looking for him, the young boy was nowhere to be found. And the hope of finding him alive was diminishing with each passing day. Appearing on live TV was Charles' last-ditch effort to raise awareness about his son's disappearance, hoping some...
So this... I'm struggling to figure out how this is going to be something that got caught on live TV. Because that's the premise of this whole video, is it's got to be live. It's something disturbing caught on live TV. There's a missing kid here. What's going on live TV? I am struggling to make any guesses here.
With information might see the show. However, just minutes into the broadcast, the interview took a bizarre turn when Nancy received a report that no one expected.
Was it the... I was just going to say, was it the father that had something to do with this? Now, Nancy Grace is about to say something about the father, and oh, look at the banner literally says, Dad learns on TV his son is found in his basement. How's he going to react to this? Oh, gee willikers. I checked down there 7 times. I didn't find him. Who put him in there? Who put him in there? What the fuck?
The missing
You're a piece of shit.
12-year-old boy, Charlie, with me is his father, Charlie Bothell. Charlie, we're getting reports that your son has
Watch his face.
been found in your basement.
What?
Sir?
Apparently...
He didn't even have words for that one, baby. All he had was a...
While Charles was on TV, investigators obtained a search warrant to conduct a thorough search of his home. There, they found Charlie huddled in the basement behind a massive pile of barrels and boxes. Upon hearing the news of his son's discovery, Charles reacted with complete shock.
How could your son be alive in your basement?
He's panicking. He's panicking, and I'll tell you why. Because he's fucked. That's why.
I have no...
How could this be?
Ideal.
However, something about his reaction felt extremely off. Many argued that a normal father would have ended the interview immediately and rushed to the son he hadn't seen in 11 days. Charles, on the other hand, seemed more concerned with denying the report and trying to prove his innocence.
Sir, did you check your basement?
No, never. I couldn't imagine checking my basement. I mean, actually, more likely he's going to be like speaking in friggin' what SpongeBob language at the, you know, at that in the scary place at rock bottom. I don't know why he was in my basement.
I checked my basement. The FBI checked my basement. The Detroit police checked my basement. My wife checked my basement. I've been down there several times. We've all been checking.
He even lashed out at other reporters.
Interesting. So you waited until everyone checked your basement and then moved him to your basement.
For insinuating that he knowingly forced his son to hide in the basement, when in reality his actions were far more cruel than anyone could have expected. The truth came to light as soon as the investigators found Charlie. According to him, his stepmother, Monique Dillard Bothell, was the one who ordered him to hide in the basement. She also told him not to make any sound, no matter what he heard. From there, they spread the rumor that their son had gone missing and began looking for him. But despite their cries for help, they were very uncooperative with the police to ensure that Charlie wouldn't be found. Investigators only sought the search warrant because they suspected Charlie was already dead. As for why the couple would do this...
Okay, because I was going to say, there's no way that this guy didn't have anything to do with it. Okay? There is no way. So I was going to say for a second, you're telling me he didn't know and the stepmother, the evil stepmother, had everything to do with it? I don't know about that.
That remains a mystery to this day. Both have continued to claim they knew nothing about Charlie's whereabouts. Though, given what we know, the most likely explanation is that they wanted to exert even more control over his life. You see, when the investigators located Charlie, he had severe cuts and bruises on his body, likely from his parents. In addition to that, growing up, he also had to endure a grueling daily exercise routine that included 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and 100 jumping jacks twice a day.
I've heard of other parents that abuse their kids. They also did stuff like that, like the really bad abuse cases. They'd like make the kid, you know, stand on a wall in a squatting position for like, you know, like until they just couldn't do it anymore. Make them do push-ups until they just couldn't do it anymore. Like literal torture sort of exercise. It's not actually exercise. It's literally just meant to be torture. So that's, yeah, pretty par for the course.
Charlie was already homeschooled and cut off from the rest of society. Maybe the couple thought that faking his disappearance would allow them to do whatever they wanted without any oversight. Regardless of their intentions, their crime was clear as day. The two were arrested shortly after and stood trial over the upcoming months, with Charlie himself coming forward to testify against.
They always homeschool. The kids that are like severely abused like that, they're always homeschooled too, of course.
Them. And
not
while
always,
they were able to
but...
avoid jail time due to a plea deal, they lost complete custody of Charlie, who now lives safely with other relatives.
So they just basically got away with it?
Or to testify against them. And while they were able to avoid jail time due to a plea deal, they lost...
Insane. Insane.
On the evening of November 19, 2014, the Rockville, Maryland Fire Department responded to an intense house fire. The fire had engulfed the entire...
House fires are so scary. They are so crazy. They roar. And you've got like all of this... You know, you've got like gas for the, you know, for the heat. And all the different, like, you've got multiple battery sources in the house. You've got, you know, like, all these different extremely flammable and explosive things. Like, house fires, especially houses that are being literally lived in, full of stuff, is dangerous and terrifying.
Double-story house and was getting more and more intense with each passing minute. It took them over an hour to get the fire under control, and the house was barely standing by that point. Now, fires like these can start for any number of reasons, from a stove left on to an electrical short. However, before the investigators could even think about determining the cause, 27-year-old Carlos Peralta, who was one of the residents of the house, walked up to an ABC7 reporter covering the incident live and made the wildest revelation. According to him, this fire was the result of arson. Not only that, but he was the one who started the fire just hours earlier.
Did he wait, he said that?
Walked up to an ABC7 reporter covering the incident live and made the wildest revelation. According to him, this fire was the result of arson.
He said it.
Not only that, but he was the one who started the fire just hours earlier.
Me, I set it on fire.
Given the sheer...
I did it. So? That's basically how we said it right there. Just, I mean, yeah, so? I did. Cool.
Strangeness of this unsolicited confession, the reporter didn't believe him at first, but Carlos was more than happy to provide more details of how he committed the crime.
I just poured gasoline on the floor, set it on fire, and went to buy a drink and came back.
Minutes later...
Just another day, guys. Like, literally, gasoline on the floor. Match. Went to the old store down the road. Grabbed a drink. Brought it back. Swigged on that drink and watched the house burn down. I mean, that's just what I did. I mean, what do you want from me? No big deal.
Later, he walked up to the police officers standing nearby and confessed to them as well.
On the camera, he goes straight from here to be like, this dude's not believing me. I did this. I did this.
Went to buy a drink and came back.
Minutes later, he walked up to the police officers standing nearby and confessed to them as well. His clothes had the smell of gasoline, and a basic search revealed a lighter in his pocket, providing...
Look at their faces! You can see the first dude. The first dude here is... You can see him mouth, "You set the house on fire?" And then the other guy right next to him goes... He's like, "What?" That's funny as hell. That's ridiculous. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can see man number 2, police officer number 2's face.
Confessed to them as well. His clothes had the smell of gasoline, and a
set the
basic
fire?
search revealed a lighter in his pocket,
Dude's like,
providing the officers enough evidence to believe his story and arrest him on the spot. As for his motive, Carlos claimed that he did all this to get the media's attention about the deplorable living conditions in that house. However, burning down the house he wanted to report on made little sense. That is, until investigators dug further into his history and discovered that he'd been suffering from schizophrenia as well as alcoholism for the past few years.
Well,
he was
there you
also
go.
arrested for destruction of property just 2 weeks before this incident. Put simply, this house fire was the doing of a mentally troubled man who genuinely believed he was doing the right thing. The fire ended up causing $400,000 in property damage. Fortunately, the other 5 residents, including Carlos's own mother, were able to escape without any harm.
I was gonna say that place looked like a multi-unit for sure. It's not just one house. Like, you're setting multiple families, items, lives, ablaze. You know, that's insane. But yeah, schizophrenia will do that to you. You know, you'll do some pretty insane stuff, all while believing that you are perfectly justified, or just that whoever's in your head is telling you to do this it's the right move. You got to do this. You have to do this.
Oh, what happened to Carlos after his arrest was never made public, but given the severity of his crime, he was likely sentenced to several years in prison.
Well, maybe it wasn't made public because he was, you know, more of a mental instability sort of case. Oh, I would imagine that's why we don't actually know, because if it was a normal court case, then we would know what happened.
On July 27, 2007, news helicopters in Phoenix, Arizona were reporting on a live police chase that was happening in the city. The chase had begun about 22 minutes earlier when the police identified and pulled over a stolen flatbed pickup truck.
Oh,
in
baby.
an attempt to avoid arrest, the driver, 23-year-old Christopher J. Jones, reversed into the police cruiser and tried to flee the scene. Unfortunately for him, word of the chase got out quickly, and minutes later, 6 different helicopters were tracking his every move. This included 1 police chopper and 5 others from different news stations. However, while everyone's eyes were fixated on the road, a tragedy was about to take place in the sky.
No, not the friggin'... Oh, no. Not the frickin' helicopter, because always in police chases, you have the news chopper that goes up into the air. You also have the police chopper that goes up into the air, and they report on this. You know, one reports to the police and tells the officers on the boots on the ground where this guy's at. The news chopper, of course, reports what's going on to the people. I don't think this is going to be a good ending. Flying is very scary business. Just going to put that out there.
Stop. This may be the end of this thing.
Oh, he's taking off running.
Okay, now it's a foot chase.
Okay, now he's jumping.
He's saying that this may be the end of this thing. I hope he's not giving us foreshadowing about what's to come, but not for him, more for the crew in the air.
Another vehicle. Okay.
All right, they're closing in. Looks like they've.
Oh,
we're gonna pull out. We don't know what has just happened right there. It looks like the police have closed in on him. We don't know what exactly has transpired between the police.
Seemingly,
she just changed the subject. It's so weird to me, and I understand why. I understand why on one hand, but it's always so fake, because every single time something like this happens on the news, these anchors are so inhuman. You know something bad just happened, but you're just like, all right, so let's not even talk about that. We know that the police have closed around them and blah, blah, blah. Like, you just move on, and it's like your coworkers just died. Or something bad just happened, and you're just like, okay. Same thing with the first one, the first story in this situation. They're like, oh, I don't know what's going on there. Somebody, 3 people literally just got shot on camera. But I'm not even going to talk about that fact, and I'm just going to move on. Woo-wee. This is insane. The dude speaking, the man speaking in this footage is in the chopper, and he just goes, oh my God! And then they start.
Vehicle. Okay.
All right, they're closing in. Looks like they've.
Oh,
we're gonna pull out.
It's like, oh my
God. We don't know what has just happened right there. It looks like the police have.
I just can't imagine, like, that's it. You went to work today, and now you're just living your final moments. Like, you went to work, went up in the sky, and in about 30 seconds, your life went from just fine to gone. Well, like, what goes through somebody's mind in those moments? What goes through somebody's mind in those moments? What do they think? Do they just shut it off? It's amazing to me how we shut off these possibilities every day. But that's the thing, right? Like, because we live in the most connected, content-rich time in the world, we get to see, if we want, nothing but bad shit happening to everyone all the time at once. And so, like, it can blow things out of proportion and make it seem like, well, this is really dangerous. Yeah, people get in car accidents every day. But we all still get in the car. Planes go down fairly frequently. Helicopters go down fairly frequently. And it just happens all the time, but it doesn't happen near us. And so because we can get the video of it happening all over the world all the time, like, it seems a lot worse than it is, but it's insane to me. It's still insane to me. Like really how much risk there is in everything that we do all the time. You know? We watch, like, sinkholes opening up one day on YouTube night, and it's like, that could just happen. That could just happen. Somebody could just walk up while you're doing your job, interviewing somebody, and shoot you. You know, like, just like in this first section. You know, it's just craziness. It's craziness to me. Anyway, tangent over.
Closed in on him. We don't know what exactly has transpired between the police.
Seemingly out of nowhere, two of the news helicopters' feeds abruptly stopped. They had crashed into each other before tumbling to the...
Oh, no! How do you crash into each other, too? On top of it all! Oh my god! They crashed into each other. Oh my god! And these are helicopters, too. Spinning blades, guys. Can you imagine the RPMs on a chopper blade? And probably what happened to the people inside of the chopper that got the blades into the cabin? I can, and I don't want to.
Ground and exploding on impact. One of the helicopters involved in this crash belonged to an ABC affiliate network, KNXV, piloted by Craig Smith with camera operator Rick Krolak. The other was reporting back to an independent Phoenix station named KTVK with pilot Scott Bowerbank and photographer Jim Cox.
Somebody
All
fucked
four
up.
were sadly killed instantly on impact, leaving the other reporters stunned and struggling to process the sudden tragedy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Phoenix Tower, Skybox 10. Just had a mid-air collision over here at the park. Two helicopters down.
Either he just finished sprinting to get into the pilot seat of the helicopter that he's using to circle this situation, or he is having a full-blown anxiety attack. Understandably so, either way.
Oh, my God.
Fortunately, the crash landed in an empty park, avoiding any additional casualties. A later investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board landed in an empty park, avoiding any additional
And
casualties.
by the way, look at that. There is
Fortunately,
nothing
the
left.
crash landed in an empty park.
There's nothing left. There is nothing left of this wreckage. It is literally just a smoldering pile of flattened ash.
Avoiding any additional casualties. A later investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board concluded that the accident was the result of both pilots' failure to see and avoid the other helicopter.
Really?
But that still raises the question of how. How could two experienced pilots make such a critical error? Well, the answer to that lies in how many news helicopters operated during that time. But first, an important thing to note is that when so many choppers are in close proximity, traditional air traffic control systems are not very useful. Instead, the pilots are instructed to operate under visual flight rules. In other words, they were responsible for keeping an eye on their surroundings and maintaining safe distance at all times. Now, this shouldn't have been an issue for experienced helicopter pilots like Craig and Scott. The issue, however, was that the two were doing a lot more than just flying the choppers. Not only did they have to monitor multiple communication channels with other helicopters, air traffic control, and the network, they were also reporting live on the action below as it unfolded before them. While juggling all these responsibilities,
It's a
one
lot,
of the pilots briefly
for sure.
lost awareness of their surroundings for just a few seconds. Tragically, that was long enough for the helicopters to drift too close and collide midair.
So clearly that Fox chopper was already in the air, because they literally watched that explosion happen as it hit the ground.
Before them. While juggling all these responsibilities, one of the pilots briefly lost awareness of their surroundings for
There it
just a
is
few
right
seconds. Tragically, that was long enough for the helicopters to drift too close and collide midair. The only silver lining was that the incident led to major reforms in news helicopter safety, including news stations using a shared single helicopter feed and studio ground-based reporting, measures that continue to save lives to this day.
It's really sad, like, just the level of trial by error that the human race has to go through all the time. It's so common. It's like all of the airport regulations that didn't exist before 9/11. It took an absolute tragedy for real, legit safety measures to be put into place. And in this case, it took 4 people dying for real news helicopter regulations to be put into place. So we do love that, Love that people have to die for, good things to happen. Safety standards are written in blood. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good night, Julia. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Thank you for being here as always. Yeah, the unfiltered thing is always on something. That's for sure. But we can't watch it on stream, of course. Yeah, I get very interested in like the child abuse cases because it's absolutely insane to see what some children and some parents do to their children. Like it's so insane to see what some children have to go through, and so insane to see what's like some parents are just okay with putting their kids through. Like they're just that disturbed that like that's perfectly fine. And yeah, in a lot of cases, they've also had a pretty shit childhood. In a lot of cases, probably, or a shitty life. There's definitely, I don't think typically anyway, a perfectly unscathed, pretty happy life sort of person isn't going to go on and do these things, but still doesn't make it right. I don't think they said what street, Julia, though. Wild. You lived really close to it. That's crazy. And yeah, flying is really, really tough. I don't love it either. That's for sure. Getting stalked is no fun either. But yes, exactly. In a car, you have somewhat of a chance to live. In a plane, you have no chance to live. If any little thing goes wrong in a plane or a helicopter, you just die. And you have no control. No control at all. You are never the one piloting the plane. Unless you're the one piloting the plane. But most people aren't pilots. And so it just is what it is. It's at least in a car, like if you go off the road, you're probably going to survive. If you get in a head-on collision with another car on the highway or like the freeway or whatever, the motorway, it's going to ruin your life and you'll probably die. But, there's many cases in which in a automotive accident, you will survive. But when you're high up in the sky, high up, even a nosedive into the ocean will probably kill you, It's not to be fucked with. That's for sure. And then the safety standards written in blood comment is very apt, for sure. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. I am back. I have returned. I think I want to go straight into what dying on every planet would look like. This one has been eating at me. I've really been wanting to watch this with you guys. Let's get it.
Yeah, school's good.
School's good, but Uber Eats is better. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay.
Mercury is the closest.
Let's go, guys. More interstellar content. Let's go.
Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, but if you think that means it's hot all the time, you're wrong. At night, temperatures can plummet to an icy minus 180 degrees Celsius.
This is what's so... I'm already amazed, right? And I know that all the planets in our solar system that orbit our sun are at insane degrees of extremes. I know this. Thank you, Toddy, and thank you, Catherine, as well. We are dealing with insane extremes. You know, some planets are literal ice. Some planets are literally so hot. Some planets are just nothing but gas. You know, like, it's... I'm very interested in this.
During the day, however, they can skyrocket to 430 degrees Celsius. This extreme imbalance happens because Mercury doesn't have a proper atmosphere to regulate temperature. Instead, it has a very thin exosphere, which doesn't maintain heat. While apart from temperature, you wouldn't have to worry about weather on Mercury, the real dangers come from solar radiation and the lack of breathable air. In fact, Mercury gets almost 7 times...
Because it has no atmosphere, there is no air or breathable air. So that makes sense.
...the solar irradiance that Earth receives. As the smallest planet in the solar system, Mercury is full of craters, cliffs, and bumpy terrain, making it a pretty tough place to land as well. The low air resistance doesn't help either. It would make slowing down a spaceship much harder, increasing the chance...
Right, because the atmosphere is part of what slows you down, because you start encountering actual friction, but you can't really get that same sort of counter to your speed in coming onto this planet without just exploding. So they'd need like all these counter jets to happen, but because there's it takes so much acceleration to get out to Mercury, let's say, it would be so difficult to slow yourself down after basically being in a frictionless vacuum all the way until you get there.
Of a high-speed crash. Landing during the daytime is out of the question because of the extreme heat. The latest NASA spacesuits can only handle up to 121 degrees Celsius, nowhere near Mercury's daytime temperature.
That's pretty hot too, by the way, guys. I mean, 250 Fahrenheit, at least that's what I understand things as, 121 Celsius for those of you that do that. That's really hot for a spacesuit to be able to keep you alive in.
Temperatures of 430 degrees Celsius. Plus, keep in mind that Mercury's day lasts about half a year due to its slow rotation. Nighttime isn't much better. Temperatures of minus 180 degrees Celsius lasts about half a year. Mercury's daytime temperatures of 430 degrees Celsius. Plus, keep in mind that Mercury's day lasts about half a year due to...
Oh, man. Daytime is about 6 months long, so you're good. You know, your day-night cycle is about, well... 6 months.
Slow rotation. Nighttime isn't much better. Temperatures of minus 180 degrees Celsius far exceed NASA suit's lower limit of minus 157 degrees Celsius, so you'd still freeze. Your best bet would be to try landing in the Terminator zone, the area between day and night where temperatures are more moderate. Even there, however, it can be risky, as temperatures can change.
Why did they call it the Terminator zone then? If they're literally like... If this is the safest zone, why are you calling it the Terminator zone?
Relatively quickly. Venus. Venus is the closest planet to Earth, sitting just 40 million kilometers away. This means the journey there would be relatively short, about 4 months. Its size and gravity wouldn't pose much of a problem, as they're pretty similar to Earth's. The first real issue you'd face, though, would be those beautiful yellow clouds you'd see as you approached the surface. Unfortunately, they're made of sulfuric acid, a highly corrosive substance that would destroy...
This is another one of the crazy gas planets that... I mean, it's not like it's full... It's not just like complete gas, but it's very gaseous of a planet. sulfuric acid is gonna just destroy you instantly.
Or your lungs in seconds. But let's assume you've got a spacesuit advanced enough to filter it out. As you descend to the surface, you'd notice visibility dropping drastically. The atmosphere becomes incredibly thick, made mostly of carbon dioxide, so you wouldn't be able to see much. Then there's the heat, an unbearable 450 degrees Celsius. If that wasn't enough, only about 10% of the sunlight reaches the surface, as it's blocked by the thick atmosphere, so it'd be pretty dark. On the surface, moving your arms and legs would be a serious struggle. Even though gravity is nearly the same as on Earth, the air is so dense you'd feel like you're wading through a heavy liquid. With a good
That's crazy. That's crazy.
pressurized suit, you might last a few seconds down there, but before long, the pressure, about 92 bars compared to Earth's 1 bar at sea level, would crush your suit. And if that didn't kill you, the sulfuric acid you'd start breathing once your suit broke definitely would. Mars.
Damn. So the pressure is just insane there too.
Mars is the second closest planet to Earth and the most habitable of all 8 planets. Daytime temperatures are
But still, it's terrible.
much less extreme compared to Mercury and Venus, reaching up to a relatively comfortable 20 degrees Celsius. However, the real challenge comes at night, or in certain parts of the planet, where temperatures can drop as low as minus 153 degrees Celsius. Another big issue, similar to Mercury, is Mars's incredibly thin atmosphere. It's mostly made up of carbon dioxide, with only trace amounts of oxygen, meaning there's not that much breathable air. This thin atmosphere also results in low pressure and high levels of radiation exposure, both of which are incredibly dangerous. The average natural radiation level on Mars is 24 to 30 rads, which is about 40 to 50 times the average on Earth. On top of that, Mars experiences frequent and extremely violent dust storms, with wind speeds reaching up to 100 kilometers per hour. These storms could pose serious challenges, so any attempt at habitation would require a sustainable, airtight, and well-insulated life support system. Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet out of the 8, and it's one of the hardest planets to land on, primarily because of its extreme radiation levels. Even 300,000 kilometers away, the radiation would start penetrating your suit and you'd be done for. But since
Jupiter is, I believe, a gas planet. So insane nuclear radiation plus, I believe, the gas would just absolutely destroy you.
that's a boring outcome, let's assume you have a hypothetical suit that can block the radiation. Jupiter's gravity is 2.4 times stronger than Earth's, meaning you'd be falling incredibly fast. As you enter the first layers of the atmosphere, you'd encounter white clouds made of frozen ammonia crystals, with temperatures around minus 150 degrees Celsius. The winds here are no joke, reaching insane speeds of up to 482 kilometers per hour. If you manage to descend about 150 kilometers through these top layers, you'd reach the deepest point ever explored. This is how far NASA's Galileo probe got back in 1995. Beyond this point, things start getting darker, and both temperature and pressure increase rapidly. Just as a fun fact, the pressure near Jupiter's center is estimated to be about 100 million times Earth's atmospheric pressure. After hours of falling, you might reach Jupiter's inner layers, where you'd encounter a supercritical fluid, a state that's not quite liquid but not gas either.
Right, once you hit the surface, it's not really surface. It's like, that's what I was talking about, being a gas planet. It's so weird.
Here, you'd kind of be swimming in this bizarre substance. If you continued further toward the center, you'd encounter metallic hydrogen, an extremely dense liquid that would trap you. But if you somehow managed to get through that, you'd reach Jupiter's core, though we're not entirely sure if it's solid or not.
No way, that's crazy. It really is just a gas giant. Like, most of it is like some weird gas liquid hybrid, and it only has this tiny ass core of a solid. That's so wild.
The temperatures here would be about 24,000 degrees Celsius,
Oh
roughly
my
4.5
God.
times hotter than the sun's surface. Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system, with an atmosphere primarily made of hydrogen and helium. The first challenge would be avoiding a crash with one of its 146 orbiting moons. Once you manage that, you'd encounter its iconic rings, which are made of debris from old moons, ice pellets, comets, and asteroids. Let's assume you're either an incredibly skilled pilot or your spaceship is indestructible, so you don't meet your end by smashing into space junk. As you approach Saturn's equator, you'd witness an incredible spectacle of red and purple auras caused by highly energetic hydrogen in the atmosphere. However, this beauty comes with a catch. Hurricane-force winds blasting at speeds of around 1,800 kilometers per hour would make it nearly impossible to stay steady. Trying to enter from the North Pole wouldn't be any better. Up there, you'd face a massive storm so large you could fit 2 Earths inside it.
That's so cool. There's like there's literally a constant storm happening on Saturn. Wow.
Wouldn't be any better. Up there, you'd face a massive storm so large you could fit 2 Earths inside it. This region also has ammonia clouds, similar to Jupiter's.
Because Saturn is so big of a planet.
And temperatures that can plummet to a bone-chilling minus 250 degrees Celsius. As you fall deeper through the layers of clouds, the temperatures would start to rise again, eventually reaching 0 degrees Celsius. At this point, while the cold becomes less of an issue, pressure becomes your biggest enemy. It increases to levels comparable to the deepest parts of Earth's oceans.
Oh
Continuing
no,
further,
and we learned all about the deepest parts of Earth's oceans, and now nothing can survive there, basically. Unless you are highly specialized, like these really small creatures that we learned about in the video.
The gases around you would transition into a liquid state. If you somehow survived long enough to reach the center of Saturn, you'd encounter its molten rocky core, which is about 10 times the size of Earth. Temperatures here reach a scorching 11,700 degrees Celsius, more than twice as hot as the sun's surface, with pressure
Oh
roughly
my
1,000
God.
times greater than Earth's. Uranus. This is where planets start getting really far from Earth, making the journey incredibly long. Uranus is one of the 2 ice giants.
And now they gotta be cold, yeah.
And the only planet in the solar system that spins on its side. It also rotates faster than Earth, with a day lasting just 17 Earth hours. By the
Oh,
way,
wow.
being an ice giant doesn't mean the planet is a solid ball of ice. Instead, it means it's primarily composed of elements heavier than hydrogen and helium. Like Saturn, you'd need to avoid crashing into its rings. Once you pass them, you'd find yourself surrounded by toxic gas, and the temperature would drop rapidly to below minus 200 degrees Celsius. This makes it the coldest planet in the solar system. If the freezing cold and
Wow.
poisonous atmosphere didn't get you, you'd descend through the first layer of the atmosphere. Here, things get even worse. The air becomes dense, and you'd be pelted by ice pellets. Eventually, you'd reach something truly spectacular, a rain of diamonds, driven by winds of up to 900 kilometers per hour. But once again, there's a catch. The pressure here is about 100 times greater than Earth's, which would ultimately crush you. Neptune. Neptune is the second ice giant after Uranus, and its composition is very similar. Being the farthest planet from the sun, 30 times farther than Earth, it's incredibly dark. Like Uranus, Neptune is extremely cold in its outer layers, but the inner layers are intensely hot due to immense pressure and heat from its core. Matter of fact, its core is about 7,000 degrees Celsius, which is hotter than the sun's surface. It also experiences the famous diamond rain, caused by high pressure breaking down methane and forming
That's
solid
so
diamonds.
sick.
Neptune's winds are among the strongest in the solar system, reaching supersonic speeds. In many ways, it's basically a twin of Uranus, so there isn't much to add. If you liked this video, subscribe for similar ones or join my Discord to suggest another.
These are cool videos. I do like the paint explainer. I never seen any videos from him before, but that's really neat. His thumbnails are mad good too. Mad good thumbnails. Now, the actual like artistry within the video is not at this level, but it's still good, like still engaging and good. I like that. I liked that. Yeah. All right. Well, that will conclude our beautiful Thursday night stream. And we shall be back tomorrow, of course, for the Friday night stream. My plan is to start introducing more stream content for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. If not, Saturday. So hopefully by tomorrow. I had to get a lot. I had to research, get, and figure out a whole bunch of new equipment tonight. And if I would have actually brought that to its conclusion, before the stream would have been really late. So I definitely didn't want to do that. Of course, I wanted to make sure that we, actually got things going and solid just probably tomorrow. So I don't know yet if it's going to be tomorrow, but I'm hoping that we can have a stream during the day that is, different from the stream that we have during the night. So we'll still always have this, and we may not always have the one during the day every single day, but we'll always have the one during the stream. We'll always have the one at night, like we do now. But it'll be cool. So we'll see what comes of that. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that everything that I researched and tried to figure out and got for it today will actually pan out the way that I hope. But anyways, guys, much love to you all. I will see you all tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. So, much love to you all. Thank you, Toddy and Jackie, for being incredible supporters as always on the stream. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you, Catherine, for being here from start to finish. Thank you, all of you other people who have been here from relatively the beginning to the finish. I love you all very much, and I will see you tomorrow. So with that, I will say good night, baby. Good night.